Have you ever seen a narcissist try to end a relationship, but then they become really upset and chaotic afterwards? It may seem strange because narcissists usually appear to be confident people who can quickly end relationships and find someone new to give them attention. But underneath, there's a struggle they can't get away from and a feeling of hopelessness they can't conceal. Today, we'll look at why narcissists have a hard time ending a relationship, even when they keep trying to break up with you. You may think they want to leave, but really, their actions come from fear, pride, and a strong desire to have control. Stay with us until the end as we will explore the mindset of narcissists and explain how their efforts to end relationships show that they are dealing with inner issues that are causing them a lot of distress. By the end, you'll understand how narcissists behave and why they struggle to let go, even if it looks like they do. Before we dive in, please subscribe, like this video, and share it with anyone dealing with a narcissist's push and pull behavior. Many people wonder why a narcissist ends a relationship and then returns. You're not the only one facing this confusion. It's time to figure out the true reasons for their frustrating actions. 1. Narcissists are afraid of losing control over you. When a narcissist ends a relationship, it's often not because they no longer care about you or want to be with you. It's actually a planned strategy to take back control of the situation. Narcissists need to feel in control, and when you start setting your own limits, pulling away mentally, or showing that you're less attached to them, they feel like they're losing their power. They can't accept the thought that they might no longer have control over you. Breaking up with you might feel like they're showing that they are in control of the relationship. They might pretend they are the ones deciding to end things, believing it will show that they are in control. When they realize you're moving on or not acting as they want, they start to feel anxious. Losing control over you makes them very anxious because they are scared of being weak or helpless. Their fear of losing you and the relationship makes them feel desperate. They can't accept that you might be doing better without them or that they no longer have control over you. If they feel desperate, they may come back to you, trying to take control again and regain their power in the situation. Their emotional ups and downs in these situations come from not being able to handle feelings of fragility, which they see as a sign of weakness and loss. 2. The narcissist's fear of being found out. A narcissist's biggest fear is being revealed as uncertain. They often pretend to be confident and manipulate others to get the approval they need. This fear is so common that it affects how they act in relationships. When a narcissist distances themselves or breaks up with you, it often seems like a planned action to keep up their image and hide their true, vulnerable self. They realize that their carefully built image of being better or untouchable can fall apart if they get too close to someone who might see the truth. By ending the relationship, they protect themselves from the chance that you might find out their flaws, reveal their manipulative ways, or challenge their reasons for acting. They worry that staying close to you might reveal their flaws. They don't want to be seen as imperfect, weak, or needing help because they believe these traits show a loss of control and value. When you are no longer in their life, they suddenly realize that you were a big part of how they saw themselves and felt validated. Without you, they have to face the nothingness that their fake image hides. They no longer receive the validation and praise from you, and now they have to face the frightening reality that they are not the perfect person they have always acted like. Facing their real self, which they try hard to avoid, can be too much to handle. The fear of being revealed is so strong that it can lead to feelings of self-doubt, worry, and hopelessness. As their fear grows, they might try to come back into your life to fix their reputation and hide their problems again. They hope that by doing this, they can regain the approval they want and avoid facing their own flaws. 3. Narcissists want attention and approval, but they dislike being reliant on others. A big reason for a narcissist's behavior, especially during a breakup, is their constant need for attention, praise, and approval. In a relationship, they enjoy and benefit from the compliments, respect, and support you give them. This outside approval boosts their weak self-esteem and gives them a feeling of being better than others that they hold on to. Beneath the desire for recognition is a strong inner struggle. Narcissists struggle to feel safe relying on others emotionally, even if they claim to care about that person. This causes a dilemma for them. They really want the emotional support, validation, and admiration you give, but at the same time, they feel uneasy about depending on anyone to feel good about themselves. A narcissist feels scared of being mentally dependent on you or anyone else because it makes them feel weak and vulnerable. They dislike the idea of needing someone because it makes them feel weak and not good enough. This inner struggle often makes them distance themselves from you, especially when they feel too close or exposed. If they feel too dependent on you emotionally, they might end the relationship to feel more independent and in control again. They are trying to distance themselves to feel more in control of their emotions and not rely on others. As soon as you are no longer in their life, they feel the impact of what they did. The loneliness and nothingness soon feel too much to handle. They may contact you, not out of love, but because they really need the approval that only you can give. They don't act out of real feelings. Instead, they seek your praise to feel better about themselves. For them, it's not about love or commitment. They just need a boost to feel good about themselves. Without your support, they feel vulnerable and not whole, which puts their self-image at risk. They often try to come back into your life because they want to feel important and boost their self-esteem, not because they truly want to reconnect with you mentally. 4. Narcissists struggle with the thought of you moving on without them. The thought of living a happy and successful life without a narcissist is frightening and hard for them to accept. They crave praise and attention, and the thought that you could be truly happy without them disturbs their sense of identity. Narcissists think they are the most important person in your life. When you consider moving on without them, it makes them feel like they are not as special as they believe. When someone breaks up with you, they often convince themselves that they are in charge and making the decisions. This idea comes from a strong feeling of insecurity. Deep down, they are worried that you might be happier without them or that you could be happy with someone else. The idea of losing their special spot in your life, being forgotten, or replaced hurts their already sensitive feelings. Their fear of being replaced makes them act quickly and without thinking. They might try to keep you mentally connected or dependent, ensuring you are always there for them when they need you. The narcissist wants to feel like they still have a hold on your life and can't accept the idea of you moving on without them. When they see that you are doing well and creating a life without them, it makes them feel very anxious and upset. They might feel jealous or resentful, especially if they see you happy in other relationships or activities. They feel very upset during these times and might contact you again, not because they love you, but because they desperately want to be a part of your life again. They want to come back not because they really care, but because they are afraid of being replaced or ignored. A narcissist tries hard to keep themselves as the center of your attention, which can result in them making poor and hasty choices. These choices are usually motivated by their desire to stay in control, to feel significant, and to stop you from being happy on your own. In the end, their mental issues and difficulty accepting your move on can lead to more manipulation, confusion, and problems in the relationship. Thank you for watching and exploring the complicated world of narcissists. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist and they reacted strongly when you broke up with them, I hope this movie helps explain why that occurs. It's not about you, it's really about their strong fears and their urgent need for control, praise, and approval. If you found this movie useful, please like it, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might need help with a similar issue. To protect yourself and find the peace you need, it's important to understand how narcissists behave. Stay strong and remember that you are more valuable than the games others play.